Yo, man, what's good with y'all? This is Simply Day Day, and I'm back with another video. First and foremost, man, how y'all been? I don't think I said that in my last video. I think I kind of just jumped right for it, but yeah. How y'all been, man? I hope all is well. Right now, I'm currently actually just now leaving work. But I want to just drop this gem real quick. Do not allow the enemy to steal your identity in Christ. And Yahshua HaMashiach, do not allow him to steal your identity. Satan is so deceiving. And it's just like the more and more, remember I told you in my last video, the enemy will try to transform you, right? He will try to transform you into the ways that he wants you, or in other words, in the lane that he wants you to go in, right? But I just want to encourage you, because once we start being, conformed, by, enemy, by Satan's, tricks and things and stuff of that nature, we start to lose ourselves. We start to lose ourselves in Yahshua HaMashiach. We start to lose ourselves in God, right? Our identity, it's like our identity is on vacation, and it just kind of brings me back into Judges, in the book of Judges, as I'm continuing to go deeper and deeper in that, I noticed that Israel, the Israelites, it was like they kept getting robbed, or they was robbing their own self of their identity by worshiping, the god Baal, right? By worshiping other gods instead of the God who actually got them out of Egypt. It was just like time and time again, it was just like they was losing their identity time and time again, and that's the same thing that's happening today. Obviously, especially if you just pay attention to like culture and stuff like that. Shout out to Marcus Rogers, man. I don't know if you ever see this video, but this is the type of stuff he be talking to. When he says that, it was one thing that he said that is so true. It's kingdom over culture. But the thing is, in this crazy world, culture has allowed certain things to be accepted. Has allowed, certain things to be normalized as if it's nothing, when in reality, it's not normal. And I told you that in my last video. And, these people that are, falling, into this conformed world, the enemy is robbing them from their true identity and how they're actually supposed to live and supposed to be. He did the same thing with the Israelites. So I just want to encourage somebody today, do not allow the enemy to rob you of your true identity in Christ. And I even say that, the enemy, he don't only do that by culture, but he can even do it by, like I said, like your past and stuff like that. He'll try to put that on you. He can rob you of your true identity by doing that too. By putting, your past mistakes, your old dirt, stuff that's been already washed away, stuff that's no longer a part of you anymore. So I just, but what does God say about that? Even though the enemy uses this as a weapon, God says at the end of the day, no weapon formed against you shall be able to prosper. So I just want to just encourage somebody today, anybody that's watching this right now, stay encouraged, stay strong, most definitely. And like I said in my last video, man, do not be transformed. Don't allow the enemy to transform you. Don't be deceived I don't know if some of y'all may have seen what happened like in Brazil and stuff like that, where, you know, it was like a mockery, you know, of God, you know, and then not sooner, but then, you know, after that, you know, they began to, you know, they had a flood and stuff like that. Like, this is why God says, you know, be not deceived, you know, because he's not mocked. You feel me? So I just, again, I just say this just to really, you know, just put encouragement out there, but not only just encouragement, just to see behind, you know, the deception, the delusion, you know, of the enemy, you know. And believe me, you know, the only way to do that is if you continue to dwell in the secret place of God. Continue to pray, continue to read his word, continue just to meditate, most definitely, you know, and try to get a hearing of God's voice. Meditating on his word, all these things play a part in your spiritual growth. You feel me? So again, I just thought that I'd just share that real quick, man. This enemy had tried so hard, y'all. I'm telling y'all, he had tried so hard to rob you of your identity. And if you let him, you will be right back into a hole again. That's what he does. He is a stealer, right? He comes to what? Steal, kill, and destroy. That's part of him. He tries to steal your true identity. Don't let him do that. Matter of fact, I declare that he won't do that right now. You feel me? Anyways, just wanted to just drop that real quick. Most definitely, you know, the enemy is busy. This world, the system is busy 24/7. So y'all just stay prayed up, man. Most definitely. I'll catch you on my next video, man. Simply Day Day, signing out.